President Trump sought to overturn the results of an election, and of a fair election. He sought a coup by misleading people with lies. My father and our neighbors were misled also with lies, and I know where such lies lead. President Trump is a failed leader. He will go down in history as the worst president ever. The good thing is that he soon will be as irrelevant as an old tweet.
Stupid are these politicians to allow this to happen? How?
Why does the President of the United States cut after-school programs and cut from the kids out of their budget $1.2 billion? President Trump promised us that he wants to make America great again. That's not how you make America great. By taking $1.2 billion away from the children and robbing them blind? President Trump, I just saw your press conference with President Putin, and it was embarrassing. I mean, you stood there like a little wet noodle, like a little fanboy. I mean, I was asking myself, when are you going to ask him for an autograph or for a selfie or something like that? I mean, you literally sold out at this press conference our intelligence community, our justice system, and worst of all, our country. You're the President of the United States. You shouldn't do that. I mean, what's the matter with you?
I want to ask you a quick question about Donald Trump. He listed his weight at 215 pounds. You are one of the foremost experts on the male physique, bodybuilding, etc. When you size him up, what would you guess that man weighs?
You know, I don't really know how much he weighs. I can tell you one thing, that if you would ask me what should you do for fitness, I would just say run around yourself 3 times. You're going to be...
In a jaw-dropping moment that stunned viewers worldwide, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Hollywood legend and former California governor, launched a blistering attack on Donald and Melania Trump during a live TV interview. The action hero didn't hold back, delivering savage one-liners that left the internet in chaos. But this wasn't just another celebrity feud. It was a clash of titans with deeper political stakes. Stay tuned to find out why this showdown could change how we see power, silence, and accountability in 2025. Intriguing statement. What started as a routine interview spiraled into a viral firestorm, and by the end, you'll see how a single comment sparked a political earthquake. The feud that broke the internet. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Donald Trump's rivalry isn't new. For years, these two larger-than-life figures have traded jabs over everything from TV ratings to climate policy. But things reached a boiling point when Arnold, known for his Terminator grit...
Many people have made some comparisons of your candidacy in 2003 and Donald Trump's today. What similarities do you see, and what are the differences?
Well, I think that, I don't really study that much of, what is the difference between Donald Trump and my candidacy. I study much more the field polls and the USC Schwarzenegger polls that we have just done about what do the people really think.
Turned his wit on Trump and Melania during a live broadcast. "At least I never had to hide behind my wife," Arnold quipped, sparking instant speculation. Was this a dig at Melania's infamous "I don't care, do you" jacket moment, or a deeper critique of Trump's political tactics? The internet exploded, memes flooded social media. Arnold photoshopped as the Terminator, holding a "Hasta la vista, Donnie" sign, Trump portrayed as a fuming cartoon character, and Melania lurking in the background with her trademark icy stare. TikTokers remixed Arnold's roasts with Terminator soundtracks, while Twitter debates raged. Was Arnold the voice of reason or just stirring the pot? From Hollywood to politics, how the drama began. The roots of this feud stretch back to 2015, when Arnold replaced Trump as host of The Celebrity Apprentice. Trump, then a presidential candidate, mocked the show's declining ratings, blaming Arnold. But Schwarzenegger fired back. The advertisers left. The audience left. They hate the guy. Trump.
It's funny.
Well, I think it is funny that he uses a prayer breakfast. I think, you know, plus, you know, I have thick skin. I mean, this doesn't bother me at all. And this is, it's very funny. And it gave me an opportunity to then go and shout back and say, you know, that the show didn't do well because, you know, 1/3 of the audience left because they boycott the show because you're the executive producer, Donald Trump. You know, if you would have just not opened up your mouth and tell everybody that you're the executive producer, we would have had really great ratings on the show. But the advertisers left, the audience left. They hate the guy. So, I mean, so they left, and so I was caught in the middle of this political thing there.
Well, I'm glad
and so I said, that's why I said, I'm not going to do the show.
Never one to back down, tweeted insults for years, calling Arnold a total disaster. Things got personal in 2024 when Arnold criticized Trump's environmental policies. You say America dropped out of the Paris Agreement? Look beyond Washington. Cities and states are leading the fight, Arnold argued, highlighting Trump's disconnect from local climate efforts. Trump retaliated with his classic playbook, calling Arnold irrelevant and mocking his acting career. The Melania factor, why silence speaks volumes. The real twist, Arnold's jab at Melania. Known for her stoic presence, Melania rarely engages in public spats, but Arnold's comment, "At least I never had to hide behind my wife," ignited theories. Was he criticizing her silence during Trump's controversies, or hinting at her role as a human Chanel bag, polished but passive? Melania's response? None. She glided through the chaos, maintaining her calm, unbothered demeanor. Meanwhile, Trump rushed to defend her honor, tweeting in all caps, "Arnold couldn't even keep The Apprentice alive, sad." Critics called it hypocritical. Trump, who once bragged about grabbing women by the pig, now playing the gallant protector. Bachu. The internet's verdict: memes, theories, and a new hero. The public sided with Arnold. Memes praised him as the savage grandpa of politics, while Trump's meltdowns only made him look petty.
Mr. Trump has been indicted on federal charges, but most of the top Republican officials are siding with him against the special prosecutor. How do you explain that?
If the charges are correct, then he's going to be in deep trouble. But at the same time, I have to say that, you know, we're always innocent until proven guilty. So we'll find out what the court says.
A viral post read, Arnold 1, Trump 0, game over. Even conservatives questioned Trump's focus on feuds over policy. Wild theories emerged. Was Arnold secretly plotting a political comeback? Did Melania's icy gala side-eye in 2010 trigger this? Or was Arnold bored, roasting Trump for fun between gym sessions? One thing was clear: Arnold's blend of humor and moral clarity struck a chord. In 2025, the sharpest weapon isn't a tweet, it's a well-timed roast, declared The Daily Show. Why this matters beyond the drama. This feud isn't just entertainment, it's a snapshot of today's political culture. 1. Accountability versus noise. Arnold's critiques focus on policy, climate, education budgets, while Trump's replies are personal attacks. The power of silence. Melania's detachment contrasts with Arnold's vocal activism. Is silence compliance or strategy? Third, celebrity influence. When stars like Arnold speak up, they shape public opinion in ways politicians can't ignore. Arnold summed it up best. Staying quiet isn't neutral, it's a choice, and in 2025, I choose to fight. Final teaser. As the 2024 election heats up, one question remains. Will Arnold's roar inspire others to speak out, or will Trump's tweets drown them out? Whatever happens, this feud proves that in politics, every moment is a showdown. Stay tuned, you won't want to miss what happens next.